Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Beautifully Unfiltered podcast. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. And if your heart feels a little heavy right now, I'm glad you're here. Today's episode is for anyone who has ever felt forgotten, overlooked, or left behind. For anyone who has poured love into people who didn't seem to appreciate it. For anyone who keeps wondering why they always end up choosing others while nobody chooses them back. If that sounds familiar, stay with me. Because today's reminder is simple: the right people will choose you too. There comes a point in life when rejection starts to feel personal. A friendship fades, a relationship ends, someone you cared deeply about walks away. Someone you would have stayed for decides not to stay for you. And suddenly, you begin questioning yourself. Was I not enough? Was I too much? Did I do something wrong? Could I have loved them better? Could I have tried harder? When someone leaves, it's natural to search for answers. But sometimes the answer isn't that you lacked something. Sometimes the answer is simply that they weren't meant to stay. One of the hardest lessons we learn is that not everyone who enters our life is meant to remain in it. Some people are chapters, some people are lessons, and some people are blessings. The problem is that we often try to turn temporary people into permanent ones. We hold on, we wait, we hope. We convince ourselves that if we love them enough, support them enough, or sacrifice enough, they'll eventually choose us. But love isn't supposed to be earned through exhaustion. You shouldn't have to prove your worth repeatedly just to receive basic care and respect. You shouldn't have to beg someone to see your value. You shouldn't have to shrink yourself just to fit into someone's life. The right people won't require that. The right people won't make you feel like an option. They won't make you wonder where you stand. They won't leave you constantly questioning your worth. Because healthy relationships don't thrive on confusion. They thrive on consistency. Sometimes we become so focused on the people who don't choose us that we completely overlook the people who do. The friend who checks on us, the family member who quietly supports us, the person who listens when we're struggling, the people who stay. We often chase unavailable love while ignoring the love already present in our lives, and maybe that's because rejection is loud. But genuine care is often quiet. It doesn't demand attention, it simply stays. If you've ever been rejected, I want you to remember something important. Someone else's inability to see your value does not reduce your value. A flower doesn't become less beautiful because someone walked past it without noticing. A sunset doesn't lose its beauty because someone was too distracted to look up. And you do not lose your worth because someone failed to recognize it. Your value is not determined by who stays and who leaves. Your value is not determined by who texts back. Your value is not determined by who chooses someone else. Your value exists independent of other people's opinions. And that's something many of us spend years learning. Sometimes life removes people because they can no longer go where you're going. Sometimes closed doors are protection. Sometimes unanswered prayers are redirection. And sometimes the people who leave create space for the people who are meant to arrive. I know it doesn't always feel that way. I know heartbreak can make the future look empty. I know loneliness can convince you that you'll never find your people. But don't let a temporary season become a permanent belief. Just because the wrong people left doesn't mean the right people aren't coming. The world is full of people you haven't met yet, friends you haven't laughed with, conversations you haven't had, connections you haven't discovered. People who will appreciate your kindness, people who will respect your boundaries, people who will celebrate your growth, people who will love you without making you earn it. And when those people enter your life, you'll realize something beautiful. You were never asking for too much. You were simply asking the wrong people. The love you wanted wasn't unrealistic. The respect you wanted wasn't unreasonable. The effort you wanted wasn't excessive. You were just hoping to receive it from people who were unable or unwilling to give it. And that's not your fault. Healing begins when we stop chasing those who continuously show us they don't want to stay. Healing begins when we stop measuring our worth through other people's choices. Healing begins when we choose ourselves, not in a selfish way, but in a healthy way, by protecting our peace, honoring our boundaries, respecting our own value, and trusting that what is meant for us will not require us to abandon ourselves. The right people won't ask you to become less. They won't ask you to dim your light. They won't ask you to sacrifice your self-respect to keep them around. They'll appreciate the real you, the imperfect you, the healing you, the growing you, and they'll stay because they genuinely want to. Not because you convinced them to, not because you chased them, not because you proved your worth, but because they recognize it. So if you're carrying the weight of rejection today, I hope you remember this. You are not difficult to love. You are not too much. You are not unworthy. You are not forgotten. The people who are meant for your life may not have arrived yet, but that doesn't mean they never will. Keep growing, keep healing, keep becoming, and trust that the people who belong in your life will find their way to you. Because one day you'll look around and realize something beautiful. The right people chose you too. If this conversation touched your heart in any way, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more real conversations about love, healing, self-worth, and life lessons. And if there's a topic you'd like me to talk about in a future episode, feel free to leave it in the comments. Take care of your heart, be kind to yourself, and remember, you are worthy of being chosen, appreciated, and loved exactly as you are. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is Maya from Beautifully Unfiltered Podcast.